Okay, we're going to go ahead and get started here. Good evening. My name is Bruce Miller. I'm with the City of Charlotte General Services Facilities Construction Division, and this is our public meeting for Firehouse number 30 here in the City of Charlotte. And so before we get started with our public meeting this evening, we're going to go ahead around the room and give an introduction. Everybody will introduce themselves and their role with the project. Of course, I am the senior project manager for the project, and we'll start with our fire chief, Deputy Chief Winkles, and let him introduce himself and his role in the project, and then we'll go to other city staff, Courtney Vincent, and then we'll have the architect to introduce themselves. Chief Winkles.
So good evening, everybody. I'm Deputy Chief Winkles. I'm over business administration for the Charlotte Fire Department. And under that is logistics, which is over facilities. And so I'm overseeing working with the project for fire station number 30, or firehouse number 30.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Courtney Vincent. I'm with the City of Charlotte in General Services Landscape Management, and my role in the project is landscape architect, completing the landscape design.
ADW.
Thanks, Bruce. Hi, I'm Ashley Love. I'm with ADW Architects. I'm a principal and lead project architect for Firehouse 30.
My name is Alberto Torres. I'm also with ADW Architects, an associate, and I'll be the architect of this project.
My name is Mike Newton. I'm the director of design with ADW Architects.
Okay. All right. Thanks, everyone. Just to get started here, of course, this is the public meeting for Firehouse number 30, located at 4707 Bell Oaks Drive. That is the current location of the facility. So the project that we're going to talk about this afternoon is actually a new firehouse number 30 that will be located at 3019 Beam Road. I do have a photo here of the existing facility, so one can see exactly where the existing facility is on Bell Oaks Drive. I'm gonna pull that up so you can see that. If I can share the screen. All right, can everybody see that?
Yes.
Okay, great. So Chief, you want to go and talk about that for a moment, and then we'll come back. You can come back to me if you want to talk about this facility.
Yes, so Bell Oaks was originally designed to be a temporary firehouse. Station 30 was opened up in 1992 in order to augment the response on the backside of the airport. During this time, we've been working in conjunction with the airport, waiting for the additional runways and the growth in that area, and also looking for land. And so over the last 30 years, we finally were able to, through analysis and through the build out of the airport and working with planning and many other departments in the city to land on a site at 3019 Beam Road. And so we are excited about Firehouse 30 finally getting its permanent house.
Thanks, Chief. All right, so the proposed new facility is going to be a 3-bay, 2-story firehouse located on 3019 Beam Road, across from the Police and Fire Academy, and just north of our Charlotte Vehicle Operations Center. This particular facility will be approximately a little more than 14,000 square feet on a 3-acre site. We are in the process right now of doing the schematic, finishing up our schematic design, and our architect will talk more in detail about that. But this is in City Council District 3, and so as we one very important aspect of this new facility is that this will be the very first all-electric Firehouse. Plus, we will have our very first electric fire engine. And so this would be historic for the city of Charlotte to have a first all-electric firehouse and first all-electric fire engine. So, just want to also mention that we do have a budget for this particular project, and the overall budget for the project is $16.3 million. And right now, we're still working through some of the numbers on the preliminary estimate, but right now the numbers are ranging from about $11.8 to $14 million for construction. But we're still trying to work through some of that, some of those numbers. Fire truck, we have budgeted $1.7 million for the fire engine, for the all-electric fire engine. Right now, we're looking at once we are able to finish up the design and get this project permitted, we're looking to start construction around the first quarter of 2024. And so that's kind of where we stand with the project. And so I'm going to let ADW talk a little bit more about, give us a nice little presentation of the facility and some of the details of the site and the facility itself. Okay, Ashley?
Sure. Thanks, Bruce. Just to let everybody know, if you have any questions, you can hover over the bottom of your screen. A little Q&A box should pop up. If you just click on that, you can type in any questions that you have, and we can address those at the end of the presentation. We're just going to kind of take you through some of the imagery that we have to give you a better idea of how the new Firehouse 30 is going to take shape. We'll start with the site plan just to get everybody oriented. As Bruce mentioned, the new firehouse is going to go on Beam Road. It's approximately 14,350 square feet. It is a 2-story, 3-bay firehouse. Okay. The 3 bays are in the center of this red block here. This will house the apparatus and the all-electric fire engine. The 2-story portion of the building is located here and includes the living areas and sleeping areas. And then to the north, we have some support spaces. And so some other interesting items throughout the site, both entrance and exit drives from the site are located on Beam Road. There is parking for visitors, as well as secure parking for staff members. There are electric vehicle charging stations throughout the site. That and some of the photovoltaic panels that you'll see and some of the imagery here coming up are part of the strategic energy action plan that the city has put together. And as a part of that plan too, this project will be pursuing LEED certified. There are a couple other items. There's a front porch patio here along the front, so with engagement with the public, connecting sidewalks to the surrounding properties. As Bruce mentioned, the training academy is across the street, and CVOC, the Vehicle Operations Center, is actually to the south. So connecting with those neighbors, there will be exterior storage building and vegetational landscaping that is native to the area throughout. What I'm going to do now is I am going to pull up an animation and toss this over to Mike here. Think about it. not work.
All right, so as we take a look at the front elevation here, beam row would be kind of right behind us here. See the apparatus bays, the 3 bays off to the right, more the living quarters to the left. And as we come around the parking lot, you get a glimpse of the PV panels on the roof. Here you're seeing training stair with a porch area for the firefighters down below. So work toward the rear of the station through the parking lot. See the rear of the apparatus bays. Maybe another glimpse back along the front, along the beam road elevation. Plenty of light into the apparatus bays and into the dormitories off to the left.
So we'll pull up some of the still shots so we can look a little bit more at those.
This would be, again, the beam road elevation, 3 apparatus bays. Got the bifold doors, you know, with the red colors in the doors, and then the red kind of identifying element that holds the number 30 for Firehouse 30. Above the apparatus bay door, we have some clear story windows, again, bringing in plenty of ample light. Sidewalks and native landscaping across the front of the station. The main entry features a porch element, again, like Ashley mentioned earlier, to engage the public and denote entry to the station. Along with the number 30 for Firehouse 30, you've got a another branding element on the side of the firehouse there that has the seal for Charlotte Fire Department. Again, this is the side elevation with parking, native landscaping, training stair, firefighters patio down below, covered by the training stair. And then as we move again towards the rear, simplified on the rear a bit with dumpster enclosure and a few site utilities, things of that nature, concealed from public view best we can. And then one more view of that rear elevation there.
You can see some of the sunshades on the windows. Those help regulate daylight and solar heat gain. There will, because this is an all-electric station, there will not be fueling located at this station, as in some other of the firehouses, and the heating elements and all will also be electric instead of a fuel-fired heating element. There's geothermal that will be used as part of renewable energy, as well as the photovoltaic panels. And on this image here, you can see some more of that landscaping, and then also trying to bring in as much natural light as possible.
As far as materials that you're looking at, the field material, the primary material on the building is a red brick, durable, low maintenance material. Harkens back to many of the brick fire stations around Charlotte. The design and style kind of pulling from some of the traditional elements while taking a slightly more contemporary take on it. So along with the red brick, you've got, again, the red apparatus bay doors and the red signage, the vertical signage with the 30 on it being a red metal panel to match the doors. And then like a dark bronze color in the mullions and storefront on the windows.
So those are the images that we have to share. Bruce,
Okay, thanks, Ashley. Appreciate everybody. Ashley and your team, we thank Chief Winkles and Courtney. Do you have anything that you want to add concerning landscaping? You're welcome to mention anything that you like. We can certainly pull up a site view back up if you want to comment about anything. If you're talking, you might be on mute, Courtney.
I don't really have anything to add. I think Ashley covered everything
Okay.
pretty well. We're looking at adaptive landscape and native where we possibly can. And then we will have additional tree save in the back of the site.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, I think that's it, Bruce.
Okay. All right. Thanks, Courtney. Thanks, everybody. Just want to say I appreciate everybody taking the time to join the meeting. And if you have any questions, please feel free to email me at the email address listed, or certainly you can give me a phone call as well if you have any questions concerning this project. But look forward to being a great project, and everybody have a great day. Bye.